Greetings, I'm Ms. Kingsley, and this video is for 3rd grade. I'm going to be going over mountain math problems 6 through 9, set 6. So the idea with these is always that you do the problem before I go over them. If you need to, you can pause the video and look at the problem on the screen, or maybe you've looked at it before from in your own materials. So here we go. Number 6. Question is, what unknown number times 1 is equal to 16? Well, we know the identity property tells us any number times 1 is itself. So the answer that goes in here is 16 when they ask us what number makes this equation true. The number that makes the equation true is 16. Okay, that was easy. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, here we go. They give us this equation in parentheses, 6 times 3 times 4 equals 6 times, in parentheses, 3 times 4. Is the equation true or false? Circle true or false. Notice that if I take away the parentheses, I have the same 3 numbers listed here, all with multiplication. So when we have all multiplication, we can multiply in different order. This is called the associative property. When on this side, we group these 2 numbers first, and on this side, we group these 2 numbers first, but we are going to come up with the same answer, whichever order we multiply these in, whichever 2 numbers we do first. So this is true. And if you wanted to double check yourself, you could just solve it by saying 6 times 3 is 18 times 4. And 6 times 3 times 4, we would do the 3 times 4 first, 12, 6 times 12. Now those might look different at the moment, but if you work out the math on those, they will both end up equaling 72. So 72 equals 72. Okay, let's go on to number 8. In number 8, it asks us to fill in the missing number from the table. So here we're looking for a pattern or a rule, if you will, to figure out how do we get from this number over to this number. So number of birds is 2 and number of wings is 4. So here we have number of birds is 4, number of wings is 8. Now in this case, you might just think about the fact that birds have 2 wings for each bird. So what we're trying to find here is, are we adding a number each time to the number on the left, or are we multiplying it times a number? So I'm going to give you a second to think about that on your own. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, hope you're back, because what we're doing is we're going to multiply each one of these by 2. That's going to be our rule, if you will. Multiply each number by 2 to get the number on the right. So that means we have to multiply 8 by 2, and it's going to give us 16. So fill in the missing number from the table. The number is 16. All right, almost done. Just number 9 to go. So this is a measurement question. How many liters of water? You may not know what a liter is. In a problem like this, you don't actually need to. You just need to recognize that it is a measurement question, and it's talking about a liquid. So liters are one way of measuring liquids. Quarts and gallons and cups are the way we're more accustomed to in our country, in California. But let's just look at what it's telling us. It's asking us how many liters of water. This dark line represents the water. Well, it's showing us 5 liters here. So let's see if we just assume each one of these lines is 1 liter, if it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it does work. So now we're just answering at what line is the water? Well, it is at 4 liters. And this is where you do want to label your answer, since they're asking how many liters of water. We want to say 4 liters, not just 4. Okay? And that is it for today. So I hope you found that helpful. I'll be see you at the next video for more mountain math problems, and take care.